like a river, 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 like a river. Shut your mouth and run me. Hi, I'm Jennifer with Strong Fitness, and I am here to show you a full body resistance band workout. This is a quick, simple workout that you can do on the road or at home with just a few resistance bands. Not everyone has the luxury of a gym membership or a large space in their home or a lot of money, quite frankly, to buy gym equipment. So, with a minimal investment, you can still get a great strength training work. When talking about resistance bands, there are several options available and they have different uses. One of the most common that I've had in my life from lots of physical therapy over the years are these plain rubber bands. They're purchased in rolls and they're cut to length, and they come in various weights of resistance from light to medium to heavy, and they're typically color coded, and often you can buy them in sets. So these the green and blue one I purchased from Amazon and bought that as a set. The red one I bought a roll, and these are the ones that I used for my boot camp. I like these because they are low resistance. This particular weight is very low resistance, and if I want to increase the resistance, I just double it over and fold it in half. Another resistance band that you commonly see is a loop or a hip circle, and these are often used for lower body work. We strap these around our legs for additional resistance. There are upper body things that you can do with these as well. And I bought these also on Amazon, and I have a full set at various resistance weights. Various weights. Anyway, so another one that you commonly see, and I think I got this at TJ Maxx or Ross, and you can buy them at Walmart or anywhere else, Amazon, are the kind that have a handle, and you can wrap these around a pole and string them together like that for exercises. I use them around poles in the gym to do face pulls. The first exercise you'll find on your plan is called the double hitchhiker. It's really just a pull apart. This is a warm-up exercise for your shoulders, and we'll take the resistance band and grab it with our palms down, then flip our hands over so that our thumbs are out, hence the double hitchhiker. Pull straight across the chest, right here, and do that for about 6 or 8 repetitions. The next warm-up exercise on your plan is the resistance band Y up. So we will grab the resistance band in the same method we did for the double hitchhiker, flipping over, starting down low. We bring the arms overhead while keeping resistance on the bands. Now, your thumbs will probably not be able to stay pointing outward, but the idea is to aim for pointing them out. Do this for 6 or 8 repetitions, 2 or 3 sets. I talked about the resistance band face pulls and using the handles. The resistance band with the handles is good for that, but it's not necessary. You can use any resistance band that you have. I have a pole here in front of me. It's actually a machine arm, but make and do. So I wrap that around. I grab the handles with my palms toward the floor. I'm going to pull the bands back, squeezing my shoulder blades together, and my thumbs should be at about cheekbone height. Now we'll start getting into the workout portion of your plan. So we're going to start with arm exercises. I'm using the lightweight resistance band and grabbing the ends in each hand, step in the middle, and we are going to do a bicep curl. I keep my elbows tucked at my sides and simply curl up, working my biceps. Now to do an overhead triceps extension, bring the bands behind your back,
and push straight up toward the ceiling. Squeezing your triceps on the extension. Next, we're working shoulders and chest. And again, we're going to hold the ends of the band in our hands and step in the middle. And for this one, keep your feet pretty close together because you don't need much resistance for your shoulders. And we do side lateral raises. So I start with my shoulders pulled back and pulled down toward the floor and lift straight up to the side. And you will feel these mamas burning, I promise you that. After just about 8 repetitions, maybe even 4, it really burns. And while we're still in this position, we can work our chest and our front shoulder by doing the crossover exercise right here. You could do these one hand at a time, maintaining resistance on the non-working side, or do them together. That was the upper body portion of the program. Now we are going to start working on lower body. And we're going to start with a resistance band deadlift. And for this, we step in the middle of the resistance band and we grab the resistance band, let me move here, we grab the resistance band toward the bottom near our feet so that we have more resistance. And this is a hip hinge. So I am bending at my hip. I keep my eyes forward. That keeps my chest up and my posture in check. And I squeeze my glutes at the top. Let me turn sideways so you can see that this is a hip hinge. My legs are pretty much locked. I'm squeezing my glutes at the top. This works glutes and hamstrings. Next, we'll work hip abduction by doing a lateral band walk. I pull resistance to the band, keep my hands at my waist, and I side step with a slight bend in my knees. And you will feel it burning the sides of your glutes and the sides of your thighs. Woo! For this exercise, I use a loop and I place it just above my knees. Using a wall to brace yourself, you will do a glute kickback. So it will look like this. I'm squeezing my glute muscle at the top. Glute muscles are really important, especially as we grow older and we start losing muscle. These are responsible for bending, lifting, walking upstairs. So I have a lot of glute work in here. For this, we place the band. It can either be placed right below your knees or right above your knees, whatever is comfortable. With the band either right above or right below my knees, I roll my heels, my feet out, and I should feel that right out here. If you bring it up closer, bring it up above your knees, you feel more resistance. For the resistance band leg raise, it's an exercise that you can do lying down, but I'm going to show you a seated variation. I'm sitting on a straight bench. I have my butt scooted right to the end. I will straighten my working leg. I have the resistance band in the middle of my thighs and lift my leg straight up. This is a great way to work your quads without having to do squats or leg presses. And then switch legs. Lift straight up. I can feel that right here. No shearing on my knee. No pain in my lower back. It's a great way to work quads without putting too much stress on other parts of the body. Finally, we'll do some back exercises. I saved these for the end since we're doing them on the floor. Then we only have to get down on the floor one time. I'm using the resistance band that is a lightweight resistance, and I'm folding it in half. Wrap it at the bottom of your shoe, and with my palms facing down and elbows flared out, I pull back, squeezing my shoulder blades together when I come back. And the last exercise, also working the back, is just to turn the hands palms up and do a low pull right here. Low row. This is a row. And you will really feel these working. You'll feel it in your triceps some. You'll feel it in your biceps some. You'll feel it in your lats, your rhomboids, your traps, pretty much everywhere. With this simple resistance band workout, which I think is fantastic because you can pack these things in a backpack and take them with you on a trip, we have worked our biceps here, triceps here. We did shoulder side lateral raises. We did chest with the crossovers. We did the deadlifts, so we got glute and hamstring involvement there. We did the lateral walks with the band. We did the glute kickbacks. We did the seated leg raises. And then we plopped down on the floor and did rows. So we worked our back, our legs, our glutes, our arms, our shoulders, our chest, everything. A full body workout with just a few resistance bands. They don't cost much, they travel well, and it is an easy, quick workout that will get your muscles going. You should work your way up from about 2 sets of 8 to about 3 sets of 12, and you will definitely feel the burn.
Like a river.